All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on Sky Temple today. The friendly team, Guldan, Zagara, Mathiel, Jaina, and Kel'Thas. The enemy team, Tracer, Li Ming, Valeera, Lunara, and Viola. These comps couldn't get much worse. That's a little bit of an understatement. I wanted to try and practice a Drain Life Gul'dan build. I'm not sure what changed, but all of a sudden, all of the most popular Gul'dan builds, there are there's 7 builds listed on Hero's profile, and 5 of them are variations of Drain Life. At level 1, we do have a Globe quest, so obviously I'm going to finish that right about the time the video game ends. But the Globe quest, I believe, decreases our mana cost, and also increases the range. Increases the counter range of Drain Life by 25%. And healing provided of regen globes. That's kind of nice. Valeera is fighting just underneath us here. Scare her away, beautiful. Can't say I'm surprised to be fighting a Valeera in an all-assassin comp. My last game where I was practicing this build for the first time, so I could talk about it confidently, also had a Valeera in it, also had a Tracer in it, also had a Li Ming in it. Very volatile survivability in these situations. Oh, she's engaging. Now, luckily, Valeera doesn't get much. She gets stronger a little bit later in the game. Looks like a lot of enemies just kind of running it down the middle right now. Let's see if I can snag this vision really quickly. That would make me feel a little bit better. She's right here. Can re-stealth, but her opener's fucked. Although, Lunara could rotate up pretty quickly as well. Yeah, this is going to be a difficult team to do anything super effective against. But we'll still give it our best shot. Clearing the wave just to get the regen globe here. Valeera retook the vision. We don't know where she is. I might honestly just go ahead and sip. Now, what's nice is I don't have to team fight at all at this stage in the game. If I'm doing regen globes, that's my main driving factor. So I could just sit in this lane and totally clear it and push this down really, really easily. My favorite build for Gul'dan, especially when I'm playing with a character like Ariel that I need to be a battery for, my favorite build is Q. I love it. Fell Flame is excellent. It does great AoE damage. It does great lane clear. It messes up people in team fights. Super duper good. However, even without talenting into it, it still gets the job done on the lane, especially with corruption thrown in there as well. I mean, these guys move down pretty quick. The next talent that we're picking up is... that's a lot of minions. I don't know, Lunara. Next talent that we're picking up, while we are channeling our drain life, its cooldown is being lowered, and if we're draining the life of a target that dies, the cooldown is totally reset. We use this a lot on Gul'dan, regardless of the build that we're doing, because I think it makes his laning stage much stronger. Oh, we do need to be very careful with Li Ming. Wanted to finish off Tracer there, but it just wasn't in the cards. Let's go ahead and drain life on the regen globe, push into it. Drain life on this last guy too. And you can see that cooldown just comes right back. I believe it's just Lunara who's on the top objective. Mathiel's close to me here, so we should be okay. I'm just gonna drain life right away. We'll tap one time. So if I get a full drain of drain life on a target, we're looking at a 4-second cooldown of drain life after. Li Ming is probably gonna continue to target me with those big ol' orbs that she's casting because, you know, why wouldn't she? I'm a target that's standing still, usually by myself. That's like a Li Ming dream right there. The friendly team has rallied around this objective, which is great to see. My drain life is now going to slow enemies, so targets like that Tracer that move up, or potentially this Vala here, are going to be slowed drastically as they're trying to reposition. And of course, we are going to continue to heal while we have that drain life connection on them. So it's kind of a win-win for us. I'm not super good at landing the corruption, so later in the game, at level 16, we kind of have a choice on what talent we want to pick. We can go for increasing our corruptions capability, we could increase our fell flame damage, or we could do darkness within. And I'm kind of leaning towards darkness within in this setup. But we'll talk about that when we get there. Both teams sitting at level 8 right now. The enemy team did pick up their night camp, which is going to start pushing towards me. Not super worried about it. I don't know if you could tell. We're on our 10th region globe right now. 3 members of the enemy team just spotted middle, although it did look like one was rotating up. Lunara rotating up is going to be met by Malthiel. And what do you know? This is totally cleared up like nothing happened. If you've never seen Gul'dan before, our Q is a frontal cone, or I guess it's a conal skill shot. We can direct it anywhere. W ability is Drain Life, which is the main focus of our build. And our E ability is Corruption, which I got her, which allows me to shoot out 3 discs, basically, 3 circles, that if the enemy team walks through, they will take damage over time. Now that that engagement's over, we just dump all of our mana, all of our health bar into our mana bar with our Fell Tap, Life Tap. I know what abilities are called. And then Drain Life to get that back. And with that level 4 talent on Drain Life, whenever we kill a minion, we can Drain Life immediately again. Now this is interesting. The one variation of Drain Life build that uses Rain of Destruction has a 7% higher win rate than the other variations. That's meaningful. And that's not with just a couple people playing it and skyrocketing its win rate. That's 1,000 games under the belt of this particular build that have a very substantial increase in win rate while using Rain of Destruction. So we're going to try to use it today. In my warm-up game, I used Horrify, and it kept me safe. So I'm a little scared. We do see our Jaina chasing down Vala, no problem, and Valeera creeping in on the right side of the screen. Valeera is going to back up. So if we ever go to these big objectives and we have the enemy team trying to fight on top of us, if I just channel for a couple seconds, we can get Rain of Destruction going, and then Rain just deals damage to an area. I don't think it slows yet. After 1.5 seconds, summon meteors. If she's standing still, I'm going to stand still, and I win the stand still game until she moves. The objective is over, otherwise we could have rained that and kept fighting. This is our final region globe. So now all of our abilities cost a little less mana. I don't think that's super crazy good or anything, but hey, it's something. Oh, Tracer has to jump back to me. Oh, if only we could have capitalized. Hey, nice. Good job. We can drain life in just a moment. I am going to have to kite away here. Li Ming trying to tickle me with a disintegrate. Draining on Vala. Look at that range. Imagine if Kael'thas like turned around and funneled some damage in there. That would have been really good. So now at level 13, we're getting a pretty big survivability spike. Drain life heals for 75% more when it's used on heroes. I think this is to compensate the fact that we have to stand still for the majority of our damage. We can now trade a little bit more. This talent in particular seems to give me some Greymane syndrome where I don't know when to stop standing still. Kind of like playing the Butcher. It's like you kind of just have to trust that you have enough sustain when you're playing the Butcher, and I feel like the same can be said for this. I mean, look at that damage there. We poked a poke hero for half of her health, and she does not have a healer to bring it back. And she didn't go for the healing talent at 4. So that damage actually sticks pretty well. Look at that. That's not bad. Valeera trying to engage here. We're going to go ahead and get the fuck out of that disintegrate. I was going to drain for quite a while, but I changed my mind. Tracer going in. Look at Vala, dude. Vala was like just using strafe to get away, and I was healing through the strafe damage. I haven't cast my ult yet. I hope these teams kind of collide here soon. While my team is moving to the objective, I'll just continue to push middle down. We are a level ahead of this enemy team right now. Tracer moving in to potentially contest here. Good move. Good move. Vala over there too, it seems. I saw some projectiles coming through the wall. Let's go ahead and channel rain here. And then just start draining health. If you want to fight me, walk through that. Just missing Tracer there with that corruption. Like I said, I'm pretty fucking bad at it. I'm just gonna drain a little health here. Sorry, Mr. Giant, you can go back to what you were doing. I will admit, that wasn't the most convincing Reign of Destruction. We weren't fighting in a place that the enemy team had to stay or anything. But I think it was okay. It did all right. Corruption on the minion wave. If she wants to move in, we just drain. Force her back. We don't know where Valeera is. We do. Valeera's above us. We don't know where Tracer is. Jaina's doing a great job of just chasing people down. If you want to engage, I think I can live through. I think I can live through Tracer damage. So, this is where you get some variation. If you're good with corruption, obviously take Ruinous Affliction. It'll deal bonus damage if you can hit everyone in the path of your corruption. It's pretty good. I should have been up top. That's my bad. We're gonna take Darkness Within. See if I can drain through this. Oh yeah, we got one. We got two. We got two. Give me a third. Give me a third. Come here. Come here. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Go away. Go away. Go away. She won't check this bush again, right? She won't check the bush again. Okay. Oh, that's pretty fun. I like that we get it back when it resets off of enemies. I've played with this talent a bunch, but I usually use it just for sustain in lane. So the resetting drain life on enemies was pretty good. I liked that. I just don't normally get kills with drain life, so I don't expect the reset. You know what I mean? Like usually I play Q build, and that's where the majority of my effectiveness is coming from. Bottom lane's starting to gather some momentum. We could push that out. We only see Valeera up top. But hey, if we can see a Valeera, that's the best kind of Valeera. I actually don't think boss would be a terrible idea. I mean, it kind of is because we don't have a healer or a tank, but I think I could sustain through it. And I think we have the damage to sneak it if we really wanted to. Okay, the fight is moving down to the bottom lane right now. We do see Li Ming going for the flank as well. This enemy team likely going to continue to move in. So we're going to call in the Reign of Destruction here. Draining life on Vala, forcing her out of this once again. Remaining very close to full health. Unfortunately, they did not push in. So I kind of wasted my fucking ult there. Hey, team. Nope. Oh, I could drain here? That's an easy kill. She can't even move away. Nice fucking job. That was a good setup. If we can do the same thing on Valeera here, who I thought was in this bush, that would have been excellent. The enemy team did manage to take a mercenary camp. So before I rotate away, I'm going to kill that. I just don't want it to get any value. Also going to... Okay, so now if we do enough damage, we trigger a bonus spell power effect when we drain life. So if you ever see me critting during a chain heal or a drain life, that's what it is. That's what's doing it. It's because we did enough damage in between life taps to make it work. She's immediately going to back. I'll just try to put a corruption underneath her body. That didn't quite work out. Lunara moving forward here. Unfortunately, she did kill our Mouthiel. They have someone channeling top. I'm going to go try to mess with that. We're going to put this channel down for me to fall back to. Just channel Reign of Destruction right away. She's slowed. Easy damage. Where'd Tracer go? The rain, unfortunately, is already subsided. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, so see my drain life is glowing? That's good. That's fucking nuts, actually! Draining again? Come on, Jada! Yes! Oh, wow. That's making me substantially more tanky than I thought it would. That's pretty cool. We've also done 29,000 hero damage top in the game so far. And that's with really bad ults. It's weird. I did go for Demonic Gateway at level 20. So that's what that circle I put down is. Did you get spell shielded, bud? She's slowed. She's back in range. I got it. So that's not part of the highest percentage win rate build. If we go for the demonic circle, it does lower our win rate by 11%, actually. So that level 20 Reign of Destruction seems pretty powerful. However, with a team of 5 assassins versus 5 assassins, I wanted to have a way of getting myself out safely. Speaking of getting myself out, might need to do that here soon. There's no one up on my circle, so we can play kind of aggressive here. Slow on Tracer. It's going to force her to retreat a little bit. I'm just going to leave right away. That ain't me. When Lunaris shows up, we fucking bail. We do have to put another circle down to be able to teleport again, but that is on a 1-minute cooldown. You could kind of use it as a pseudo global, like set it up top and hope your team fights there. Like we know where the next objective is going to be, right? So if we put our circle on the objective, we could just teleport straight to the objective when it comes up. I'm just gonna drain. So she's running it down to force the drain and then immediately leaves when the drain happens. Terrible rain again. That's really bad. You'd think I'd get at least one good one. I actually really like that ult. I'm very comfortable with that ult. I don't know why I'm making such horrible decisions with it. Hey, look at this. I said you could use it as a pseudo global. Guess what just came up? Middle objective. Team pushing in, no problem. We're gonna finish it off with the objective helping out as well. We did more healing than damage. What the fuck? We did 34,000 healing. We did 33,000 hero damage. Huh. Weird. Weird. So that's a glimpse into the Drain Life build for Gul'dan. It is extremely popular right now. Almost no representation for Q build. What a weird time to be alive. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If you want to follow along with the same talents that we went, well, it's not that complicated. You take Drain Life everywhere you can. Reign of Destruction is what I went for. Obviously, Horrify is fantastic. I went for Darkness Within. Dealing 600 damage to an enemy hero causes your next cast of Life Taff to cost no health and give us 25 spell power for 5 seconds. So we could use that to just pump some more damage into a target. And then Demonic Circle was to help keep myself alive and to have that pseudo-global presence. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. We'll be back soon with some more Heroes of the Storm. Take care. Goodbye.